Well, let's bring in Trump Great America PAC co-chair Ed Rollins joining us now via phone. Ed, your reaction to the bombshell news that General John Kelly comes over from Homeland Security to replace Reince Priebus as Chief of Staff. What are your initial thoughts?
I think he's a superb choice. I think he's, anybody who's a four-star general in the Marine Corps can bring order very quickly. He's done a fabulous job as Homeland Security. I think the president needed us after a terrible week. Needed to straighten this place out a little bit. I promise you, no one will be reporting directly to the president. The staff will report directly to him, and he basically
Wait, stay with me, Ed, stay with me on that, because that's been the debate here. We don't know who whether or not Scaramucci, for example, will report directly to the president. You're saying that the president will empower General John Kelly to take control of his agenda and the White House as Chief of Staff. Is that what you're saying?
I don't know that from the president, but Kelly would not. Kelly is going to be a fundamental Chief of Staff. He's used to commanding control. He'll report to the president. Everybody else will report to him. He'll straighten this place out very, very quickly. Equally as important, the whole Homeland Security, immigration, what have you, is an important part of the president. He's done a superb job of running the Homeland Security, which is almost an impossible mission to do, and he's taken it to order. So I think it's a great choice. I'm sorry for Reince, who I think was a good guy who basically got a little overpowered by the conflicting forces. I think you'll have order real quickly in this White House, and I think it's definitely needed right at this time and moment.
General Kelly, 45-year career, the longest-serving general in the military. Ed, you point out about Reince Priebus. We are hearing from Fox News. Fox News is hearing from White House sources that Reince Priebus, this is more breaking news, that he resigned secretly yesterday. What are your thoughts about that?
I would not be surprised after all the stuff that went on. My sense is he has served as president as ably as he can. I think he probably was frustrated with the loss of the health care. He played a very key role in trying to make all that happen, and certainly on the House side was very influential. I would not be surprised if he was not, given something in this administration beyond what he already has. I mean, maybe he ended up being an ambassador. He may end up going on the private sector, but he's a very respected guy. And my sense is that he made a lot of friends in his tenure in Washington, and I think he will continue to serve as ably as he can. I think the key thing here, though, is this will stop the bleeding that was going on. This is one of the worst weeks I've seen of the presidency, and I think this will sort of turn the corner and basically give us an opportunity to move the ball forward.
Ed, it's interesting. There's an irony here. I mean, Reince Priebus brought the establishment, and Mark Stein was pointing this out earlier, and so was Madison here, brought the establishment to help the president win the election in a field of 17. And levitated the president higher into the White House. But now President Trump, as an outsider, splitting himself away from the establishment, and basically with Reince Priebus leaving. So true outsider kind of now coming back to the outsider roots, it feels like, in the White House. What are your thoughts?
Well, again, there are two four-star generals in the Marine Corps, the commandant and the deputy commandant. You now have two others who have gained 4 stars by being the commandant or the commanders of these big regions, which means that when Kelly was picked and when Mathis was picked, they were picked over every other 3-star general in not just the Marine Corps, but everything else. They are guys who walk on water. They're extraordinary talent, and Kelly is an extraordinary man, an extraordinary leader who tragically lost his own son in Afghanistan. But my sense is he will bring order. He's kind of a no-nonsense guy. I think to a certain extent this White House definitely needs direction, and I think he'll give it. I think he'll stand up to Trump. I think Trump is comfortable around generals. It's certainly a peer thing. I think it just, and again, not in any way, shape, or form dumping on Priebus, because I have great affection for him. But I think the general is the one guy who can go in there and basically straighten it out.